Okay, hi team, I'm back. So I've done a few experiments, as I told you. The first one, no degas in the rubber, so finally you can see some bubbles trapped. Then I degassed the rubber compound. This is a small amount I have left on the syringe used to pour into the mold. And as you can see, even if I poured with for gravity, I mean, in the mold, there are no bubbles, or at most I cannot see any. This is the cross section of the small amount I had left from the inner part of the syringe I used. If the camera would focus, I'd be so happy. Ba 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 ba. Ah, fuck. Anyway, okay. For a while we can see. So, I mean, the gassing with a homemade system is not that bad, and pouring inside has has obtained a good result. To have some more thickness around the spline, I used a 35 millimeter outer diameter ball bearings, commercially available, nothing special, nothing sophisticated. I removed the bearings. And this is the result. I hope you can easily see if my camera works. No idea why, but it doesn't work. Okay, this way works much better. So as you can see, this is the shape of the inner part of the bearing. So if I do this way, let me try with one finger and one hand. Okay, roughly. Looks not so bad. Just a second. I have just two fingers, and so the rubber is quite. But anyway, trust me, it will fit straight away in the spline. So I'm very confident about that. The outer diameter is in this case 35 as opposed to the 30 outer diameter, but original part, but I have enough room to be able to use a 35 diameter. Also, I found some spacers in the internet. This is still seems like a needle bearing race in a race, so you can find many. Back to your offer. I mean, the Viton professionally made gaskets are for sure the best solution. I would say that even with like 2/10 of millimeter thickness like this one, professionally made with Viton would be probably a great solution. But to avoid any problem, potential problem or whatever, I think that using an outer diameter of 35 millimeter, the inner shape is, as I said, like 25 and something. There are 2 millimeters 0.5 in thickness, so I have more than 2.5 and 2.5 millimeters of full rubber thickness. Casted directly into the spline, the sealing, I would say, is almost perfect. Everything, the shaft, the inner drum, the outer races, whatever, it will turn together. So for me, there's no issues thinking of centrifugation. So having the rubber being enlarged by the centrifugal forces, because everything is kept inside this part, and then it will be probably a good solution. My issue is sending you these parts to the US, but you can use any VFR part. This one can be easily found from RC35, excuse me, RC36, not 36, maybe VF750, because they had the slipper clutch. So I just made a small uh, milling internally, so I can put my cast, and so everything is fixed, won't move during the casting. I also have the profile scanned with the tomography, so I have all the mathematics of the profile, both outer and inner. So if, like in this case, I had to make it in the CNC part, this has been cut with the wire ADM. There's no other chance. A broach would cost me thousands of dollars, so it's not acceptable. I'm going probably to make not in aluminum, not in ergal, but probably in a mild steel, and probably without any kind of hardening for the surface, because I mean it's not a racing part. More to say. How can we proceed? Just in case you would like to do some test. These parts are easily obtainable second hand. So this one, the RC36 shaft, primary shaft of the gearbox can be easily bought. I can pay if you buy in the US. So it's cheaper for me if you buy and I pay you the parts without having to send having back, and you can keep. This part must be sacrificed, excuse me, this part must be sacrificed, milled, in order to have fully centered these parts, this one, or in this case, this one, but it's the concept that is very important to me. I also try to make water cut, but it won't work. This is a steel part, water cut, but it won't work. There's not enough precision. So I would like to have something like this, same outer diameter like the original part, but it won't work. In cutting in wire ADM, I'm waiting for a price, but it won't cost cheap. Wire ADM is quite expensive. But if you have access to wire ADM at low cost, I have a full um, uh, I have a full dimensions from a scanning, so both this shape and also the original outer shape. I have the full file, so I can send you. And I know you are a good person, so I'm not to worry for non-disclosure agreement. You can keep for yourself. Maybe if you wanted to do a better part for your VFRs, because the parts are absolutely interchangeable. This is another kind of rubber. It's quite tough. It's maybe the best one. Can be easily milled on the on the lathe with a sharp blade. And I'm doing some test of having this rubber in the oven, then in the fridge, in the oven, in the fridge, in the oven, in the fridge, in order to understand if becomes with the thermal cycles brittle, fragile.